Alright, hello everyone. In this video, we're going to work on Overpass 2 hack. So Overpass 2 is part of the offensive pentesting learning path on TryHackMe, and this is basically a sequel to another room called Overpass. And I done that other room too. It's like you string it like a binary. As far as I remember, I think you string it like a binary. Is you get the credential and log in. But this time we have to download this task file here, which led us to this pcap. So when I ls it, I create a basically a folder that contain this pcap. So this is the task file, and it's called Overpass pcaps. So doing so, we have to basically analyze the Wireshark. So let me read the description before we start. So Overpass has been hacked. The SOC team paradox. Congratulations on promotion. Notice suspicious activity on a late night shift while looking at a sheep. How do you pronounce that? Sheep? Oh, a sheep, like Shiba Inu? Got me looking at different thing. Okay, so, alright, good to know then. So, sheeps and managed to capture packet as the attack happened. Can you work out how the attacker got in and hacked your way back to Overpass production server? Although this room is a walkthrough, expect familiarity with tools and Linux. I recommend learning basic Wireshark and completing Linux fundamental as a bare minimum. MD sum for pcap is 11c something something. So let's just try it. So MD5 sum overpass. Hey, that's pretty much tracked to the pcap, so that's fine. And I already answered a couple questions, but let's just restart it. I forgot to do the reset because I want to check the pcap, and that's pretty much in track here. So what we want to look at here is what is the URL of the page they use to upload the reverse shell. So we gotta open Wireshark. Let's go ahead and do that. Wireshark ends, so like just keep the terminal without closing everything. So clear this up real quick, and there you go. Click on the Wireshark. So if you're done this the first time, just open up and go to wherever you store your pcap and open it up. Simple as that. And let me try to zoom in. If I could zoom in, can I zoom? Is there a way to zoom in? Fonts and colors, appearance. All right, we're gonna to 14 or something, make it a little bit bigger for all of us. Okay, so we are zoomed into Wiresharks, and well, the first thing first, it's a URL of the page they use to upload the reverse shell. Seems like the HTTP protocol here would be an interesting place to look at. So let me just follow the stream, HTTP stream, and well, looks like it's download your Overpass file. Yeah, it seems like something we want to look at, and it is. Yes, the answer. Development directory is the place where they used to upload the reverse shell. Okay, next up, what payload did the attacker use to gain access? So what if I this time follow the TCP stream? Nothing here. Let me go back to the default. So payload, you see post, see a post development, so it might be this is something being uploaded. Now it has a post, so let's follow the HTTP stream. Oh, and there it is. That seems like a reverse shell code for PHP. Simple as that. So PHP exec temf make FIFO, I think temf cat. The simple, if I go to hack tool here just to confirm and look at the let's see, it should be a reverse shell here. There it is. That seems like the basic reverse shell. If you look at this, zoom in, there it is. The same kind of command line that they use. This time they netcat it to 192.168.170.145.42.42. So port 42.42. All right, let's continue with our investigation here. What password did the attacker use to privilege escalation? So I don't see anything here. This is only for the initial foothold, basically. So basically, the attacker used reverse shell to gain an initial. So use the development page to upload the exploit and do a reverse shell. So with the simple command reverse shell command line here, and what happened is it connect to a netcat. So netcat usually used a TCP protocol. So let's look at it, and yeah, there it is. So bin bash id python tree. So they upgrade the shell to see like basically get like a better understand. Oh, that is password. Whenever not ear instant. Whenever not ear instant. Is the password? Ah, that is the password. How did the attacker establish persistent? So it seems like sudo password for Jane whenever it's not here instant. And then we're gonna scroll down. So they sudo cat etc shadow, and we get a hash for James here, and Paradox and Sysmex and B Merlin, and they do like a git clone to GitHub Ninja JC1 SSH backdoor. So we could try look at this GitHub if you want. Actually, let's give it a try. This seems like an HTTP URL too, so the answer here. So we could like read the code backdoor. So this is setup and that's the build. So use like a Go language. Yeah, this seems like the backdoor that the attacker used to gain persistence. So my guess would be the git clone. This basically this link, https github.com ninja. Oh, maybe not. I'm at the blob. So if I, there we go. So we're just gonna copy basically this http github.com ninja jc01 is SSH backdoor. That would be the correct link or URL. Using fast track password, how many system password were crackable? So we could, so sudo, if they use sudo cat etc shadow, I think they already got like the basically unshadow if I'm not mistaken. So let me just sublime, you wanna, whatever you wanna call it, and I'm just gonna call it shadow, and I need to upgrade. I'm actually just updated now. Right, I'm just gonna paste the shadow file and save it. Exit out. Let me exit out this SMB and everything out. And so let's just try quick password cracking here. So I'm just gonna base from the question here, and I Google fast track word list, and we get this fast track.txt. So we're just gonna copy that and paste to our not the name. Copy the raw file here and paste it to our text editor and save it as fast track. So let me just. This is not the correct folder. No, not Skynet. This is the correct folder. So fasttrack.txt. And we going to try to crack that password. So I use John shadow fasttrack.txt. I think it's very simple because I'm already at the correct directory. That's where I store all my file for the shadow password and the fasttrack.txt. See if it do anything. If it doesn't, we try something else. Oh, it works. So yeah, that's the correct, like a simple syntax for John, the Ripper. That's good. So seems like, let's see, did the attacker dump the shadow file? Try cracking them yourself. Okay, that's the hint. So we already know that since they use shadow. So I want to refer back to this the Wireshark follow stream here. If they use shadow, we don't have to look we don't have to cat like etc password or anything. Sudo, not shadow. They use sudo to cat the shadow file. We don't have to like find the etc password, because this, when they do this with sudo, they basically print out everything you need to crack the password. So we did crack that, but it seems like there's only 2 passwords that being cracked. Let me give it a try. No, there's more. So I'm just gonna give it a wait, and we'll see what's going on next. All right, so it took a while to crack the password. So I'm just gonna move on to the second task. I'm gonna answer this question on the first task once basically the password being cracked. But once it's ready, we're gonna come back to this. Seems like proceeding with ASCII. That's what we do right now. So let it does its thing. Well, it's been 20 minutes, so we're just gonna keep waiting. All right, second check. Wow, still going. I don't think this is working. Let me you know what? Let me look up a write-up for this. Otherwise, I wouldn't want to wait for an hour to crack some password. So, InfoSec's write-up look like a place that we could look at. Because I gotta do something else. I can't be here forever. Okay, thank you, sir. Let's go. Scroll down. I'm just gonna scroll only for the part where they crack password. And I'm not gonna try to spoil myself or anything. I just want to look at... Okay, we got the... Good thing they hide the password too. The 5 user. So they use use John wordless. Yeah, I don't know why it takes so long for it to crack the password, and I'm not sure what's going on, to be honest. Download implement key user application Kali task recover desktop. Okay, so we got everything. Okay, so it's better to use wordless. So if I try this, it's now, since we already cracked the password, I don't think it's gonna be much of a yeah. So do it again. If I use show this time, so let me control L. Okay, we cracked 4 password. That should be our answer here. That's correct. Okay, I look up the write-up just in case because it took so long. Here you go. I just want to show the proof that it took so long. There it is. It took a good 50 minutes to crack the first 2. It took like 10 minutes to crack the first 2, and then it just stopped working. I don't know why. So what I did was redo, but this time use the tag wordless, and seems like it's cracked pretty easily this time, so that's better. So if we do tag show again, so like we do John shadow tag show after we crack the password, we see that it's actually cracked 4 password instead of 2. So that's good. There's 1 left though. I don't know why. So if I try 4, see if it works. Okay, 4 is working. So 4 is the correct password. But it said there's 1 left, but like that 1 doesn't seem to work. So we want to analyze the code of the backdoor. So what is the default hash for the backdoor? Let's see here. See the hint variable value. So default hash, if I zoom in, there it is. It's a bit hard to look at, so let me just copy the raw file of the backdoor, and this is much better. So I'm not sure which we want to look at here. So I think it's var hash string is the default hash, but I'm not quite sure. Let's give it a try here. Oh, that's correct, because it's written in Go, so I don't know much about Go, if at all. And yeah, but like it does say var hash string, and then that's the default hash. So good thing we give it the right guess, otherwise we're gonna struggle through this. What is the hard code salt for the backdoor? So I'm just gonna refer back to the text editor and find the salt of it. Is this the salt? Verify hash. So give it a try here. Hey, there we got it right again. All right, simple enough. I mean, this is pretty much written in plain text, so all we have to do is guess it, and yeah, not too bad. It seems like this is supposed to be an easy room, but I was afraid. I'm coming in like, okay, so we have to trace back the Wireshark. That's kind of cool. And I was like, what if it's like something I'm not familiar with? But so far, not too bad. So let me screenshot this too. What was the hash that the attacker used to go back to the pcap for this? Okay, so now we have to go back to the pcap and look at the same follow stream. So we're still in the TCP stream, and it seems like they use CD to SSH backdoor, so they create like a folder and create a generate an SSH key. There's the SHA-256 hash for the SSH key, and then this is the execute the backdoor and then tag A. But this is like look like a default hash though. I think this is what the attacker used. So let's give it a try. The one on the bottom here is maybe what the attacker used. No? What about everything? What if I copy everything? So oh, they want to have all the hash, because this seems like a salt down here. So let's copy the whole hash. There it is. Okay, makes sense. So if you look at the, well, where it start, I think it's 9D0. Is there a 9D0 up here too? 9D2. No, maybe not. This is maybe not a salt. And this time I'm going to copy this hash. So the hash that we're going to crack for task 2 is this hash from the bottom here. So if you copy this hash, it's a execute, so like dot/backdoor tag A. So all you have to do is copy the hash and save it as hash. Just save it as I'll save it just as hash. And I'm gonna try use hash ID for now. Tag M and then hash. So it seems like a SHA-512. So SHA-512 use mode 1700. So all we have to do now is use hashcat. Exhausted. So seems like there's a salt in here. So let me try tag O for optimization and see if it works. Is it capital O? Oh, I forgot to use tag A. So go back again, and then I'm gonna use tag A0 for regular type of straightforward crack, and tag O, see if it works. And it seems like it's working. I want to do it again, see if I put tag O out here, what it do. I know this is like an optimize, it should crack the password. Oh, it just output the file. It does pretty fast in cracking the hash. It is salted, so you make sure you use the correct mode. This mean crackstation etc won't work. Yeah, we're not using crackstation, we're using hashcat, and I used the 1700. I think it's the right hash mode. Not sure why it's not working though. Oh, so like, hold on, cancel. So 1700, so let me try hash ID again. It say 512. Okay, it say 512, but if it's salted, I just realized this. So if it's salted, hashcat example, let me look this up. Okay, so I went ahead and start the VM. So we haven't started the VM yet, I just realized, but right now I also restart my own VM, and we have to look up the basically SHA 512 for the mode of 1700, and we try to look for the salt of the SHA 512. So whatever the mode that have salt, that is, it should be 1710 instead of 1700. All right, that make more sense. So now all we have to use same kind of wrong with this thing. How do we know where the salt is then? Okay, so I want to check to make sure. I think it's something is off. I think it has to be, we have to look back at the GitHub code here. So yeah, so oh, there it is. Oh, makes sense. Okay, so what is the hard code salt for the backdoor? So if you go back to the main go, which is the file on the backdoor GitHub, it's also store a salt. But this is the salt we want to use. I'm just gonna zoom in. But this is the salt we want to use. So if we use this, so the code, the hash, this hash is correct hash here, the one on the Wireshark. So this hash is the normal hash without salt. Now we want to add salt into the hash. Since it is saying, I think it's saying on this Go file here, script. Let me find it. Panic server. That is function hash password hash string salt string, and then strings hash plus equal to colon equal to 512 and some 512 byte password plus salt, and the salt is this. So, and back to our text editor, we're just gonna add the hard code salt here that we found on the on the GitHub. That's the salt we want to add, so we're just gonna put colon and then 1C362 etc right after the Wireshark hash. All right, so give it a save this time and redo it again. Seems like it's working. Ah, there it is. It's cracked. And yeah, so let's say it's cracked, so, and I store it on the cracked password. So if I show cracked file, so again on my syntax I also did a output, so tag O for cracked. So once I open the cracked file here that we output from hashcat, we get November 16 as the password. So let's just nmap the server first. T4 tag A. So let me zoom in. Hold on, this is way too small. I forgot about this. So I simply use ST for TCP scan, SV tag SV for version scan, and then tag T4. I don't need to use version scan, but I do it anyway just to make sure to look at all the information I need. Tag T4 for a faster scan for Nmap, tag A for aggressive, tag VV for double verbose. So I want to see every information we could get here, and then copy and paste the IP of the instant that we created. And it seems like there's port 22 and port 2222. We could try port 80 first just to see. I don't think we get much here. Okay, hacked by Cactus clan. So I don't think there's much here. Yeah. Okay, so this is like, oh, you got hacks. Fun. Okay, so let it run, let nmap run, and then we'll continue on. So we might have to SSH to one of the two port you see here, either 22 or 2222. And we already got that password, so okay. So there's SSH, so open SSH for Ubuntu, and then open SSH to Debian. Let's check the Wireshark. Where did they SSH to? Oh, so start SSH backdoor on 0002222. So yeah, so instead of like trying to do the port 22, just go to 2222, since you might see back here on the Wireshark pcap. Not sure what, oh, it's James. Actually, it's James. So just to double checks here. So James is the user we want to use, and then the port we want to use is 2222. So SSH James at the IP, and then port, I think it's tag P, right? And 2222. No matching host key found. They offer SSH RSA. So all we have to do is type, I think it's tag O. Let me check. I think I did do like a TCM privilege escalation for Linux, and I also got the same kind of problem here. So let me check the note. So O host algorithm. Yeah, O host key algorithm would be the one we want to use. I'll go. Can you complete? There we go. Equal to, we use the offer from the SSH, so it's SSH RSA, and we get the yes question, so we answer yes. And the password here, we're gonna use the password from the thing we're gonna crack, so November 16. And there we go. We got our SSH. That's good. So password, it is November 16 for task 2. Alright, so yeah, let's continue on. So sudo -l just to check, see if we have any privilege. And then November 16, no, doesn't work. So it has, so they in James, all the GitHub files are in here, and then you got coctus dot, or this coctus. Okay, coctus. Don't say the other word. It's coctus. Alright, it's coctus. I swear, it's coctus. So let me cd out. cd twice, actually. cd out twice. And see who we have. So we have Merlin, Paradox, Sysmix, Bees. And we got password for them too. So if we, no, actually let me, yeah. So just refer back to John here. We have all the password for the available user here. We got Moylan. He's one of the dev on TryHackMe, but I still don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm sorry, Mr. Lan. Paradox security 3. So what if we sudo su to security 3 to Paradox? Actually, Paradox password for James is November 16. We just can't type the correct password. I don't know why. Maybe this password has been modified, so we can't use it. Yeah, we can't use it. Not sure. Alright, so let's move on to task 3. Too many attempts. Now that the incident is investigated, Paradox needs someone to take control of the Overpass production server again. There's a flag on the box that Overpass can't afford to lose by formatting the server. The attacker defaces the website. What is the message they leave as a heading? Hacked by Kupta's clan is the answer here. Okay, so clear that, and let me go scroll down to the SSH, doing a little bit of node update. So using the information you found previously, hack your way back in. So yeah, well, it tells you how to use the host key algorithm to command connect. So we done that. Backdoor, only check the password. The backdoor it's only check the password. It can be cd2. cd back to James, I think. And then SSH backdoor, unexpected argument, only check the password. The backdoor is only check the password. Did the attacker leave a quick way for them to get root again without the password? Did SSH key then SSH backdoor.service. Let lslah to get human readable in here. So what is executable? Is it .git? .git is downloading the build.sh. James have write the IDRSA. So let's try the cat ID RSA, see if we have anything. That is just like a ID RSA ID key. We could try to get the flag first. So ed out and then ls, and then we find user.text. Again, user.text. We will cat user.text for now, and that is the user.text flag. Okay, give me that. Thank you, sir. So yeah, that's simple enough. But like now we have to find a way to privilege escalate. I'm not even worried about the flag. I just want to escalate to root as quick as possible from now on. So like, not sure if it's like the attacker did leave a quick way for them to get root again without a password. Is it cd to www just to look at it? I think it's just like running the server. Download is download. Oh my god, I keep typing the wrong thing. What do you have here? Overpass. LSLA. We have read write on overpass. So let's cat overpass, see if we have anything. Oh, bunch of gibberish. Oh, that doesn't work. Let's try looking for the permission. So we're gonna type. Oh, I don't know what's wrong with this thing. I think it's broken. So I basically do a find user root permission /4000 to. It's like a normal. Oh, there's a suet bash here. Okay, let me explain this real quick. It's hard for me to explain because it's written in a weird way on the SSH, but if I paste this here on the text editor, it's basically a common line to find the suet ID, and it's basically find user root permission, like anything above 4000, and to push it to dev null. And it seems like James have suet bash. Suet bash is like a special permission to activate bash. So if I search this GTFO bin, see what they have. Maybe sudo bash. Can we sudo bash? No, not that. No, it's being copied in a weird way. That's why. No, without password. Can we execute it? Wait, what if I execute suet bash? No such file or directory. No, execute dot suet underscore bash. No such file or directory. Dot suet bash. Command not found. cd to dot suet bash. No such file directory. Oh, it's in home jam. That's why. What am I doing? It should be in home jam. So like if I cleared this and then ls lah. Yeah, it got suet bash. It's got execute. So now I could execute suet bash. Wait, is this simple? What the hell? It should be, right? Ah, well, it's still. I'm still. Well, am I root? I'm James, but I got bash. So if I do bin bash tag p, see if I try it. So bin bash tag p. No, wait, but I got suet bash. This is a weird thing. So can I sudo? Wait, sudo su? November 16. Still can't type the password. But now I'm in suet bash. I don't know what to do from here. What the heck? Let's Google back again. Suet bash. How to make shell executable with suet. Oh, we gotta hack the box. This I don't think it's related. How do you escalate privilege from here? Oh, is it like suet bash tag p? So I was close. So I gotta cancel out again. So let me exit and then do suet bash and then tag p. So it's like bin bash tag p, but this time you give it the okay. So tag p is basically like I forgot what it is. Let me do a explain shell, because I know tag p is like forget what permission it is, just push it to like the highest permission, something like that, tag p. So if I write bin bash tag p, let's see here, because I know bin bash tag p do a similar thing. Oh, I couldn't explain. Bin bash, what the hell? Google it. Oh, there it is. It's so like tag p flag tell it to respect the suet ID bit. So it's like respect the suet ID, since the suet ID is executable and it's owned by root. Makes sense. Okay, so now we're root. So all we have to do is cd to root. And then we'll do a one-liner here just to, flex. So cd to root and then cat root.txt, and then do a OSCP style where you have to put a if config after the NN, so it's like a one-liner just to flex. And there we go. cd to root. This is the root flag, and we got it. and then it print out the IP of the machine too, even though it's, I don't know why. Copy this, please. Oh my god, please. And there we go. We got it. I guess that's it for this video. I feel like it's a fun one, actually. I don't mind this. It's actually pretty fun. Look through the Wireshark and trace back the hacker, or like, you know, adversary footstep, and basically trace back the footstep and log back into the machine, because they took control of the machine, right, and got rid of the credential we had. So we have to like trace back their step, and then basically SSH back into the system and basically retake control of the system. Once we get root, we could like maybe change the permission, change the password, set it to whatever we want to. In this scenario though, we're just gonna cat the flag basically. That's fun. So sudo id underscore bash tag p, and make the make this even more fun. Tag p, tell it to respect the sudo id bit. Makes sense. I kind of understand it now, because, you know, who owned the sudo id? It is root. It's highlighted in red too, so it's super vulnerable. Alright, so yeah, that's it for this video. I'm gonna have a wild time editing this to make sure everything makes sense. But anyways, hope you have a wonderful days. Take care. Well, just kidding. To give myself a better time editing this, I want to do like a straightforward kind of like privilege escalate. So I, you know, restart, start a new instant, and we're gonna SSH again back to James, and then with the new IP, and then do yes, and password November 16. Since now we got into the James SSH, so we're just gonna cd out to James, and then all we have to do is lsla h, and there you go. We see sudo id bash. So I just want to take note for myself too. I want to make sure everything, so the next time I revisit this box, I kind of get what I need to do. So again, to check for the sudo id permission, we're gonna use find /user tag user root tag perm /4000 to the right bracket sign, and then forward dev forward null. Let me check the note here. Yeah, it is. It just overflow warp. It just warped to like the front for some reason. But once we do that, it just find the sudo id, and it's basically give you this sudo id path. So we know we're in James already. Now all we have to do, I want to make sure I got it again. I'm just gonna lslah again, because the sudo id bash, it's also highlighted in red, so it's important, and it's owned by root, so it has the root permission. So all we have to do is execute the sudo id here with the dot sudo id bash, and then tag p using the flag tag p here. The flag is tell it to respect sudo id, and we get root. So if I type who am I am root, by cd to root, do another one-liner again, because why not, and then cat root.text. Usually in CTF they're just gonna name it root.text, but this time it doesn't, because I forgot to use the / on root here. And there it is. That's the flags. So if I use ifconfig, we're gonna print out the new IP of the new instance. So there it is. Only an hour and 55 minutes. There we go. We finally understand what it works. At least for me. I'm glad. Alright. Finally. See ya. Take care. Bye bye.
Huh?